Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome to another reflection video. I hope that all of you are well. I hope that all of you are staying at home, doing your part, especially in this current situation right now. And amidst all of the things that are happening right now, I hope to drop by your feet to remind you that Ramadan is near. Ramadan is like less than 10 days away. We are that close to Ramadan. And what are we doing about it? How are we preparing for it thus far? How are we, mentally, physically, spiritually preparing to receive, to embrace the month of Ramadan? So basically for today's video, as mentioned, I'd like to share with you some more of the tips to prepare yourself for this coming Ramadan. And I guess the focus for today's tips will be on wanting to be a better person. So the first point is for us to set our minds straight, to have a proper mindset. Because let's just address this and let's just say that Ramadan this year is going to be a very different Ramadan due to the current situation. But at the same time, we need to understand that it is something good for us. It is not just limitations to limit us, but to also protect us and bless us and ensure that we are safe. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, technically Ramadan is very different throughout the rest of our lives. Every single year, Ramadan will feel different. Ramadan will be experienced differently. It's just that we are not as mindful to see those differences, to make Ramadan special every single time. And with the current situation that is happening right now, which is pushing all of us to have a very, very, very different kind of Ramadan this year, why not take it as a challenge that, hey, I want to do things mindfully right now. So start with the right mindset, start with the right note on your mind. So tell yourself that even though Ramadan this year will be different, but it doesn't mean that it makes Ramadan any lesser. One of the many things that we are able to control is of ourselves. We may not be able to change whatever that is happening around us, but we can change whatever that is within us. Tip number 2 is to replace the bad habits with the good habits. This is very important because a lot of times as well in Ramadan, we want to be a better person, and it will never help if you want to become a better person but your bad habits are still stuck with you. And of course it takes time, of course it takes steps. So why not you list down the bad habits that you want to stop, especially in the month of Ramadan, to replace it with good habits so that you can improve your character and become a better person. Many times we are reminded that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that He will not change the condition of a people unless the people would want to change the conditions of themselves. And we need to understand the whole concept of change. Change will never happen until our desire to change is greater than our desire to stay the same. Tip number 3 is for us to practice forgiveness. Ramadan is the best month for us to practice forgiveness. Be at peace with yourself, with your past, with your current problems, your current situations. But at the same time, forgiveness does not happen overnight. It needs time to be cultivated. It needs lots and lots of practice. So the best time for us to start to practice forgiveness would be today, would be right now. Even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran in Surah Ash-Shura verse 40, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, فَمَنْ عَفَى وَأَصْلَحَ فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. For those who pardon and for those who mend, surely their rewards are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How beautiful is that? Just out of pure pardon, pure forgiveness. And when you forgive others, it makes you become a much more peaceful person. And I hope that this 3 prep tips today will be of benefit to you to prepare you for the month of Ramadan, so that we can make Ramadan, this coming Ramadan, better than last Ramadan. Even though it will be a different Ramadan this year, but it doesn't mean that we cannot still make it special. It doesn't mean that it is making Ramadan any less of a blessed month. I really hope that if you are watching this right now, you are staying at home doing your part. Every little action still means a lot and brings a great impact to the world. So yeah, thank you for that. And if you are part of the essential workers and you are still working despite the current situation, despite everyone is working from home, then know that you are doing a great job. Keep going, and we will always be here to support you alongside other frontliners as well. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching today's reflection video. May it benefit insyaAllah, and I shall see you in the next one. Assalamualaikum.